Good evening. I got a question on my judgment post from one of the people who follows me, and the question was, what if I do judge myself, and how do I stop doing that? I will share with you how I'm doing it, and I'm still learning how to do it. It's been 5 years for me on my healing journey, and I'm still making mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes as long as you understand that you made a mistake and you take responsibility for it and you're just learning from it. Because remember, we're just all human beings. We make mistakes. That's how we learn. So that understanding and forgiveness towards your own mistakes and things that you didn't do the right way, it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes, but as long as you're aware you did it, and then you keep going forward, you learn from it. So that's kind of the main message, is that you have to be more forgiving and accepting of your own self. But this is how it unfolded for me. I started noticing that I was judging myself. So the key step is that you are becoming aware that you're doing it. Let's say, I'll give you like a classic example. Let's say I would look in the mirror and say, oh my God, I look ugly. Look at all the wrinkles, look at my crooked teeth, look at my body, I'm fat, and so forth. So that's pure judgment. I'm judging my own self on my own looks, right? So what I started doing is that I started becoming aware that I was judging myself. And how do I know it was judgment? Because it didn't make me feel good about myself. I would feel low, right? I'm feeding that low energy to my own self. It's the same thing as somebody is criticizing you and telling you you're ugly, you're fat. That doesn't feel good. And guess what you're doing? You're doing it to your own self. You're judging yourself. So the first step is you become aware that you're doing it. Then what you need to do is to become your own best friend. You kind of notice you're doing the statement to yourself, and then you don't blame yourself for saying things like that. You just become neutral. You just become like, like what would a friend say? A friend would say, hey, did you realize you're judging yourself? Right? A true friend, they would never communicate from a point of mean-spirited, or they wouldn't want to bring you down. They would just be more friendly. So that's what you're gonna do towards yourself. You're just gonna observe, say, hey, I think I am judging myself. Just acknowledge that I'm judging myself. Then what you should be doing is that saying, it's okay, I realize I'm judging myself, and I'm going to figure out why I'm doing it. So you see, it's more of forgiving and accepting way, instead of beating yourself up. Oh my God, I am fat, I'm ugly, and now I'm judging myself, and and then you kind of go downward even more. So don't do that. Just become your own best friend. Just acknowledge it. Okay, I'm judging myself. I'm not sure why I'm doing it, but I'm going to try to figure it out. See, like this, more neutral. Then what I was doing, I started practicing positive affirmations. So there's like two steps. You kind of do like an immediate remedy, which would be the positive affirmations. And then you would be doing more inner work. That's when you're going to go inward and try to figure out why you're doing these behaviors, why you're judging yourself. So 2 steps, right? So you're aware that you're judging yourself. You are your friend. You're not beating yourself up for doing this. It's okay. You're making a mistake and you're trying to fix it. So step number 1, you're just gonna say it's okay to make mistakes, and you're gonna do it every morning and evening when you remember. I used to do it. I would put my hands on my chest. I cannot do the other one because I'm holding the phone. So I would put in the morning. I would put the hands on my chest, and I would say, I love and accept myself the way I am. I love and accept myself the way I am. I forgive myself all the mistakes that I made until I learned what they were about. I forgive myself for making all the mistakes that I made until I learned what they were teaching me about. So you keep saying that, and try to say it like Amit taught me 21 times, because 21 is like it's supposedly to kind of helps you to instill a new habit. So try just to do it like an exercise. It's an exercise. It's like a workout, like just like you go to the gym. So that's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna say, I love and accept myself, and I forgive myself for making all the mistakes that I made so far until I learned what they're about. So start doing those statements. So that's step number 1. Then what you can do also is start a journal and just start writing there your observations. Like, Monday, October 1st. I noticed I'm judging myself. This is the statement I'm telling to myself. Just observe, put it in the journal. Then you can do like your inner work there. So do that. Then what you can also do is, positive affirmations. So let's say I'm telling myself, oh my God, I look so ugly. Look at all the wrinkles. My teeth are crooked and I'm fat, right? So, women do this all the time to themselves. That's judging. Comparing to others, other looks and feeling very low about yourself. Stop doing that. This is what I was doing. I would go to the mirror, look at myself, look at all the wrinkles that I have, and I would say it out loud. I'm okay with my wrinkles. I accept myself with my wrinkles. I'm okay. This is who I am. These are my features. I like my wrinkles. They show my life. They show that, I lived 48 years on this earth, and this is part of me. I accept my wrinkles. And I would say it out loud. And I would make it a point. I would exercise like this in front of the mirror. Then I would look at my crooked teeth. Yes, I have crooked teeth. So what? That's just me. So I would say, it's okay. I have crooked teeth. I accept my features like this. This is me. I accept myself. You see, it's kind of, you're feeding yourself a positive, more accepting energy. Then let's go to that I'm fat statement. I would replace it with, I gained a little bit of weight, but I accept this about myself. I'm going to help myself to become more healthy, to become more, have a more stronger body. So I would stop saying that, oh, I'm fat and this is not good in me, that's not good in me. No, I would be like a friend, just, it's okay. I notice I gained weight, but I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna start walking. I'm gonna start doing yoga. So just like that. So these are the exercises you can do daily. Now then you go back to the journal. That's where you can do your inner work. That's where you can start breaking it down. Why are you judging? Where's this coming from? And typically that's again in the childhood. You learned this behavior from the people who helped you to raise you, your parents or your key people or society or social media. You probably learned this behavior. So then you're going to kind of narrow it down and drill down by doing the deeper inner work, and that would be another separate topic. It's kind of it's more in depth. But for now, what you can do is just to recognize you are judging yourself. Then become your own best friend. Don't beat yourself up for doing that. Say, it's okay. I know I'm doing it. I'm not sure why I'm doing it. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. And then just start working on loving and accepting yourself. Just start doing those positive affirmations and see where it takes you. And do it like I told you. Do it morning and evening, whenever you remember. And start journaling in the journal, because that would be your next step. This healing journey never ends. I don't know all the answers. Whatever I discovered and whatever I learned and practiced and now mastering in myself, I'm just, I'm practicing it. Practice makes perfect. I still make my mistakes. I still judge. I do. We're all human. But the main thing is that you're doing it, and how do you fix it? How do you become a better version of yourself? That's what it is about. Just keep practicing. Keep becoming more aware about yourself, about your mind, about your heart, about your soul. Okay? I hope it helped. Have a beautiful evening.